Alright. Ayan. Okay. Hindi na po ata kinaya. Alright. So, we'll go through this. Kaya natin to. Hello po, Christopher Respicio. Hello, Melo Varia from San Mariano. And Laika Pagdangalan. Alright. So, we'll be having math 8 properties of parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, ang goal natin ngayong araw is to identify the angle relationships formed by lines cut by a transversal and the properties of parallel lines cut by a prove. Okay? So, kasama rin ang proving of this parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, ready na ba? Okay, so kilala na natin yung mga parallel lines before, right? So ngayon, mamimit natin si transversal line. Pero bago yun, review muna tayo ng kung ano yung mga naalala natin with these lines. Okay, handa na ba? So, dating gawin tayo, i-chat lang, ilagay sa comments ang number at ang letter of your answer. So, choose the letter that corresponds to the correct answer. We have number 1. If two blank lines do not intersect, then they are parallel. Is it A, skew, B, coplanar, or C, non-coplanar? Ayan. So, ano nga ba yung lines that do not intersect? Okay. That we can call them parallel. Alright, so we have Alki Samanti, Catlea Soriano, Ayana Maralit, and Jasmine Batad. Humabol din. The answer is coplanar, letter B. So, if two coplanar lines do not intersect, then they are parallel. So, kailangan coplanar. Okay? They are on the same plane. Kapag pagka nilagyan natin non-coplanar, then we call them skew lines. So, importante yan, no? So, when you're asked, what do you call the lines that do not intersect? So, tanong nyo muna, do you mean coplanar or non-coplanar? So, pag coplanar, that's what we call parallel lines. Alright? Okay, good job. Naalala? Sige, number 2 tayo. Vertical angles are always blank. Is it letter A, right? B, congruent? Or C, supplementary? Ayan. So, nakita niyo yung figure dyan sa gilid. So, we have two lines na nag-intersect. And then, yung yellow angles na yun yung tinatawag natin vertical angles. Okay? Yung pares na yun. Ayun, meron na agad sa number 2. Okay, we have Kurt, Purok, Laika Pagdanganan. Ayan. It's actually congruent. Ayan. So, congruent sila. Kung ano yung measure nung isang angle doon, yung vertical angle pair niya, will we have the same measure. Ayan. Baka ito yung ano, no? Yung sinasabi natin kanina, baka may mga ibang sagot na lumabas kanina sa number 2. Baka ito yon. Sige, so let's see. Number 3. Two angles that form a linear pair are always blank. Is it A, right? B, congruent? Or C, supplementary? So, kung kanina, yung yellow angles yung pinopertain natin, ngayon, yung yellow angle na yan at saka yung violet na nakamark dyan na angle natin. Okay, so, that's number 3. Ayan. So, the answer is letter C, supplementary. Ayan. Kuwang-kuha nila Alki Samanti, Laika Pagdanganan, Kerubin Villamor, J. Sario. Yun. Good job. That's supplementary. So, kung kanina, balikan lang natin, no? They are congruent, vertical angles, then our linear pair are always supplementary. And when you say supplementary, that is equal to 180 degrees. Alright? Yan. So, we'll be using this ideas later on. Alright? So, let's have angles formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, if we have two parallel lines, kaya lang dapat merong ano, no? Merong thick line dyan, yung dalawang lines na yan ay parallel. So, let's say the given lines here are parallel and then we have third line, yung nasa gitna nila, yung transversal line natin. Okay? So, we have corresponding angles. Okay, ano ba yung tinatawag natin na corresponding angles? Okay, two angles that have corresponding positions. Kasi, di ba, yung parallel lines natin, kapag nag-cut yung transversal line doon, then we will form how many angles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 angles. Okay, so walong angles yun. Parallel lines and then cut by transversal, we form 8 angles. And these angles, merong mga pares-pares yan, papangalanan natin. At ang unang pares na papangalanan natin ay yung mga corresponding angles. Ayun, nakikita ko na ang sagot ni Kurt Purok. Corresponding angles po is 1 and 5. Alright? 1 and 5. Good job. Okay. We have 2 and 6. 3 and 7. Angle 3 and angle 7. And angle 4 and angle 8 are corresponding angles. So we have 4 pairs of corresponding angles mula dito sa ating parallel lines cut by a transversal. So paano ba na-identify yung corresponding angles na yan? As you can see, ayan, so pinangalanan natin kanina, no, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So yung corresponding natin, yung 1 and 5. Ayan. So nung napansin nyo, isang pares ng isang interior at isang exterior na nasa parehong side. So kung nasa kaliwa pareho, or nasa lower right, nasa lower right pareho. Yan. Those are the corresponding angles. Okay? Sige. Let's have alternate exterior angle. So isa pang pares na pwede nating ma-identify dito are what we call alternate exterior angles. So, ano raw ba ang alternate exterior angles? These are two angles that lie outside the two lines and on opposite sides of the transversal. So, ano ba yung sinasabing outside the two lines? It is outside the two parallel lines. So, nakita nyo naman na yung dalawang parallel lines, right? Meron ba tayong, ayan. So, yung parallel lines natin doon, find out the angles outside the two lines. So that will be angle 1 and angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8. So apat yun. Kaya lang sabi, they should be on opposite sides of the transversal. So if that is our transversal, ang outside angles natin ay 1, 2, 7, 8. Anong pares ang tatawagin nating alternate exterior angles? Aba, mabilis sila'y kagalang pagdanganan. We have angles 1 and 8. Ayan, tama ba angles 1 and 8? Yes po, correct. Kasi pareho silang exterior angles. Yung 1 nandoon sa upper left, yung 8 nasa lower right. So, alternate. Alternate. Ibig sabihin, magkaibang side. And, meron pa yung angles 2 and 7. They are alternate exterior angles. Outside angles or exterior angles that are on opposite sides of the transversal. Alright? Nakikilala na ba ang ating mga pares? Mga angles na na-form by the parallel lines cut by a transversal. Kung meron tayong alternate exterior angle, syempre meron din tayong alternate interior angles. Okay, nakikita na kaya kung ano ang ating alternate interior angles? Sabi dito, two angles that lie between the two lines and on opposite sides of the transversal. Okay, so you have to identify ano-ano yung mga angles that are between the two lines. We have angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6. Right? Bakit yung angles between the two lines? Kasi nasa loob sila ng ating parallel lines. Therefore, we call it interior angles. Alright? And then, dapat opposite sides din daw. Ayan, meron na. Nakita ko na mga sagot nila. Cheryl Pagiriran, 3 and 8. Sumang-ayon si Marniel Ramos, 3 and 8 din daw, at si Jasmine Batad. Okay? So that is, we have 3 and 6. At bukod sa 3 and 6, yung isa pang pares, na-identify na nila Christopher Respicio, Ayana Maralit, and Kerubin Villamor. That's angle 5 and angle 4. Ayan, there are the alternate interior angles. Bakit alternate interior angles? Because they are the angles between the two lines, meaning sila yung nasa interior ng ating parallel lines and on opposite sides of the transversal. Yung isa nasa upper left, yung isa nasa upper right. Pwede rin naman, no, kung i-rotate natin ng konti yung parallel lines natin, maaaring upper right, lower left. Pwede rin naman na kapag naka-straight na yung line natin, pwedeng nasa left, pwedeng nasa right. Ayan, basta nasa opposite side ng ating transversal. Alright? Okay, very good. Sige, bukod sa alternate exterior at alternate interior angles, meron din tayong tinatawag na consecutive or same side interior angles. So kung kanina na-identify natin magkaibang side, opposite sides, oops, medyo may ano lang tayo dito. Okay. This, consecutive same side. Parang may something dito sa ating definition, ano? These are two angles that lie. Oops. Ayan. Adjust lang natin kasi parang may something going on with the definition of our angles there. Kasi sabi natin alternate, so nag-opposite. So kapag sinabing consecutive or same side, they should lie on the same side. Yun. Alright? Okay. Thank you po. Ayan. Okay, so we have so same side ito. So hanapin muna natin ulit yung interior angles natin. Okay, ready ba? Ang interior angles natin ay angles 3, angle 4, 5, and 6. Kaya lang, kung kanina alternate interior, ang hinahanap natin ay consecutive or same side interior. So, sino-sino ito? Ayun, nakita ko na ang sagot ni Alchris Hamanri. These are angles 3 and 5. Ayan. They are on the same side at pareho silang interior angles. And we have angles 4 and 6. Ayan. Nasa kabilang side naman sila pero parehong side yon. And they are both interior angles. Ayun. Easy, right? Ayan. So, nandoon naman sa pangalan, no? Madali naman sundan. Kapag alternate, so magkaibang side, pagka consecutive or same side, that would be on the same side then. Okay? Oops. Sorry. Ayan, okay. So, let's try. Okay, ready ba? Dahil, na-identify na natin, practice tayo. So, classify the given pair of numbered angles. Okay, we have mga na-identify natin kanina, it could be alternate interior, alternate exterior. Meron din tayong vertical angles. Meron din tayong linear pair. So, let's identify them. So, we have here angle 3 and angle 5. Paki-send naman sa ating comment angle 3 and angle 5. So, hanapin nyo muna asan si angle 3 at si angle 5. So, anong classification ang pwede nating itawag sa kanila? Ayan. Napakabilis nila Alkir Samandri at ni Cheryl Pagdiriran. That is vertical angles. Alright, bakit vertical angles? Ayun, no? They were formed by two lines and they share a common vertex pero they do not share a common side. So, vertical angles. Kilalang-kilala natin yan. Tama ba? Ayan, nakuha din nila kay Rubin Villamor. Hello din po kay Sir Ram Gapud. Ayana Maralit, Valerie Palamara, and Christine Ann Romero. Okay? That's great. Tingnan natin ng isa pa. Ready na sa number 2? We have angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 1 and angle 5. So, paano natin, ano yung technique natin para malaman natin anong itatawag natin sa pares na to? First is, you have to identify nasan banda si angle 1. Ayun, nandito siya sa may left, pinaka-left sa taas. Asan ba si angle 5? Nandoon nasa right, sa baba. Okay? So, mukhang hindi naman siya vertical. Okay? Hindi rin siya pwedeng mag-linear pair kasi napakalayo nila sa isa't isa. Ayan, nakikita ko na mga sagot nila Laika Pagdanganan, Ayana Maralit, Mariel Ramos, at kay Samandri at kay Rubin Villamor. Kuha agad, that is alternate exterior angles. Yun. Doon sa mga hindi pa na hanggang ngayon nag-wonder paano nila nalaman yun. We are assuming that the slanted vertical lines dito, yan, yung dalawang yan ay parallel lines, and then yung nag-cut sa kanila ay transversal. So, ibig sabihin, si angle 1, 8, angles 4 and 5 are exterior angles, but since si 1 and 5 are on different opposite sides, that would lead us to have alternate exterior angles. Alright? Ayan, good job. Next. Ready na sa next? Okay, number 3. Okay. So we have angle 2 and angle 3. Angle 2 and angle 3. Again, yung dalawang lines natin ay, yun yung parallel lines natin. Ayan. As you can see, we are inside. Okay? So, meron tayong interior. Kaya lang ang problema, anong klaseng interior angles ito? Ayun. Ang galing, Kerubin. That is same side. Ayan. Consecutive interior angles or same side interior angles. Kasi pareho sila ng side na yun. Diba? Ang dali lang. Okay. So, pat yourself. Good job. Right? Ayan. And let's have number 4. We have angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 2 and angle 6. Nasaan sila? So, hanapin mo ulit. Parallel lines. Nasaan ba sila? Nasa labas or nasa loob? Okay. So, they are inside and opposite side naman. So, we call them alternate interior angles. Okay? Ayan. So, let's go to our postulate. So, yung mga angles na yun, yung mga angle pairs natin na yun, they have properties. Okay? We have postulates and theorems na nire-relate sila. Okay? The first one here is corresponding angles postulate. So, if two parallel lines cut by a transversal, then the pairs of corresponding angles are congruent. So, yung nahanap natin, na-identify natin kanina na corresponding angles, okay, sabi ng ating postulate, they are actually congruent. So, kung yung angle na to ay 80 degrees, then definitely its corresponding angle is also 80 degrees. Okay? At kung meron niyang relationship yung corresponding angles natin, that's a postulate, meron naman niyang theorem. Okay? So, from this postulate, okay, kasi ang alam natin, ang postulate ay strong statement, right? So, they have been proven true. Nanganak ng theorem. Okay, the first theorem that we have here is alternate exterior angle theorem. So, anong relationship ng ating alternate exterior angles? If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the pairs of alternate exterior angles are congruent. Alright? So, napakalaga ng mga natin, no? Kasi pag kami mga congruent parts, then marami kang pwedeng ma-identify pa na ibang angle measure. Okay, so, they are congruent. Kaya lang, paano niya nalaman yun? Since this is a theorem, ibig sabihin, we can prove this as true. Okay? With the help of our postulate kanina. So, tandaan niyo, no? Corresponding angles postulate. So, yung corresponding, they are congruent. We'll use that to prove our theorem here, alternate exterior angle theorem. Let's see. So, let's try to prove. Paano nangyari? Ang layo-layo nila sa isa't isa, pero congruent sila. Paano nangyari yun? So, tingnan natin. Given, we have line 1 and line 2 cut by a transversal line T. Nakikita niyo ba si line T? Yan ang ating transversal. So, mula sa angle 1, kailangan natin ma-relate siya sa angle 8. So, sino ba yung pinakamalapit? Angle 1 and angle 8. Let's try to have angle 1 muna. So, sino bang pinakamalapit na angle na pwede natin i-relate, okay, with angle 8 at saka 1? That could be angle 5. Okay? So, we can say that angle 1 and angle 5 are congruent. Dahil dun sa postulate natin kanina that corresponding angles are congruent. So after that, ano na mangyayari? Alam natin na si angle 1 congruent kay angle 5. Ang kailangan natin i-prove is that angle 1 and angle 8 are congruent. So paano natin itatawid doon? Alam natin na si angle 5 at si angle 8 are congruent. Kilala nyo ba anong magpapatunay na sila ay congruent? Anong theorem ito? They are vertical angle. So, pwede natin gamitin ang ating vertical angle theorem. So, these vertical angles are congruent. Ayan, nakita nyo na ba kung paano nangyari na si angle 1 at si angle 8 are congruent? Kahit na sobrang layo na nila sa isa't isa? Ayan. So, we can now say that angle 1 and angle 8 are congruent. Paano nangyari yun? Kasi si angle 1 congruent kay angle 5. Alam natin na si angle 5 ay congruent kay angle 8 by vertical angle theorem. So, parang tumatawid, no? We can use the transitive property of congruence. So, yun na. So, we have alternate exterior angles are congruent din. Yan. So, tumawid-tawid lang, no? Okay. Mukhang imposible, pero pwede naman. With this proof, it's actually true. Okay? Astig ba? Ayan. So, try naman natin. Okay. Let's have angle 1 and angle 4. Sila naman yung ano natin. Kasi, ma'am, Tutor Queenie, parang pwede rin yung ibang angles doon. So, let's try angle 1 and angle 4. They are congruent by vertical angle theorem. Tama? Kaya lang, paano natin itatawid papunta kay 8? Paano natin itatawid papunta kay 8? Alam natin by that they are corresponding angles. Tama ba? So, they are congruent. So, yun na naman. Meron na naman tayong statement. Angle 1 congruent to angle 4. Angle 4 congruent to angle 8. Therefore, tatawid ulit natin. We have angle 1 congruent to angle 8. Tama ba? So, we now have by transitive property of congruence. Ayan, natapos na natin ang ating proof. So, it's true that alternate exterior angles are actually congruent. So, pwede natin i-relate, parang tumatawid-tawid tayo dito from having vertical angles and then corresponding angle postulate. And of course, our transitive property. Ayun. So, napakadali lang i-prove, no? Nakakatuwa kasi kahit anong ikot-ikot natin, we end up with the same thing. Okay? So, totoo talaga yung binabanggit doon sa ating theorem. Okay, ayos ba? Ayan. Sige, syempre, kung merong alternate exterior, prove na rin natin si alternate interior angles. Ready na ba? Okay, so sabi natin, no? Ayan. Okay, magalala. Naka-fill in the blanks na lang tayo para may guide tayo. Pero ganun din naman, halos pareho lang din ng ating proseso. So we have line 1 parallel to line 2 cut by transversal T. So, ano na ipoprove natin? Kailangan natin ng dalawang alternate interior angles. We have to prove that they are congruent. Paano nangyari yun? Okay? Saan galing? So, we have angle 1 and angle 4 congruent to each other by vertical angle theorem. Okay? Kaya lang paano natin itatawid doon? Ulitin natin. ang kailangan natin makita, angle 4 congruent to angle 5. Okay, tandaan nyo doon dapat yung natin matawid natin. Since alam natin that they are congruent by vertical angle theorem, ayan na ulit. Paano natin tatawid kay 5? Okay, so we know that angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles. So we can use the postulate that they are congruent. Ayun na, nakita niyo na ba yung pagtawid? We have angle 4 congruent to angle 1, si angle 1 congruent sa angle 5. So, itatawid natin by transitive property of congruence, we can conclude that angle 4 is congruent to angle 5. Napakadali, di ba? So, hindi na kayo malilito ngayon na kung kailan nagiging congruent to. Kasi, if you have the idea on how to prove them, then mas madaling maintindihan kung anong nangyayari. Okay ba? Ayan. Meron din tayong consecutive interior angles. Kaya lang this time, ang relationship is not congruent. Congruent. Okay? If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the pairs of consecutive interior angles are supplementary. Ano na nga ulit ibig sabihin ng supplementary? Naalala ba? That means, ayun, they have a sum of 180 degrees. Okay. So, paano natin ipuprove yan? Ano yung ipapakita natin? Kailangan ipakita natin si angle 3 at si angle 5, ang sum nila ay 180 degrees. Paano natin gagawin yan? Let's check. So, we have angle 3 congruent to angle 7. Naalala nyo ba? Angle 3 congruent to angle 7. That is by, yung ginagamit natin kanina, corresponding angles postulate. And then we have the measure of angle 3 is equal to the measure of angle 7. Since we said that they are congruent, so yung measure nila ay equal, and that is by definition of congruent angles. Okay pa ba? Ano naman ngayon kung nasa angle 3 and angle 7 tayo? Ang kailangan natin i-prove, si angle 3 at si angle 5 ay supplementary. So, syempre, itatawid ulit natin. So, paano natin ipupunta kay angle 5? I-relate natin si angle 5 kay angle 7. They are linear pair, by linear pair postulate, we now say that they are actually supplementary. Okay, pag supplementary, ayan, sabi nila, Jonella Belingon at ni Jasmine Batad, Angel 1, pati si Canlea Soriano, sabi nila 180 degrees. Yes, very good. That's 180 degrees. So the measure of the angle measure will be a total of 180 degrees. Okay? Paano na natin itatawid ngayon? Ang kailangan natin, angle 3 and angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees. Ang meron tayo, angle 5 and angle 7. Tingnan nyo sa taas, meron tayo, sabi natin, the measure of angle 3 is equal to the measure of angle 7. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin gamitan ng substitution property. So, yung angle 5 plus the measure of angle 5 plus the measure of angle 7 is equal to 180. Pwede na natin gawing measure of angle 5 plus the measure of angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. Bakit? By substitution, dahil sabi natin si angle 7 ay congruent kay angle 3. So, it will just be the same. Tama ba? So, kayang-kaya natin i-conclude that angle 3 and angle 5 are supplementary by the definition of supplementary angles. Ayan, nakita ko, definition of SA nila Jonella Belingon, Jasmine Batad, Ayana Maralit, Ashley Gerardo, and ayan, umulit na pala yung names. Ayan, hinabol ni Valerie Palamar. Okay? Yun, no? So, nakapag-proof tayo, no? Titingnan nyo lang kung ano yung kailangan at ano yung pwede pang i-relate sa kanila para madali nyo lang makita kung paano ba dapat i-prove. At kung alam natin yung mga theorems, postulates, definitions, property, mas madaling ma-imagine paano tayo pupunta doon sa statement na gusto natin ito. Okay? Easy, right? Ayan. Hello po kay Timon Coronel. Ayan. Watching from Ramon National High School. Ayan. So, dahil, naalala nyo ba yung mga na-prove natin na theorem? Sabi natin, alternate interior angles. At ang alternate interior angles, ano yung relationship ng mga angles na yon? Congruent. Pero, ang ating, ito yung huli natin, consecutive interior angles or yung same side, they are supplementary. Okay, so ready na? Siyempre, exercise tayo para makita natin kung naalala pa nga. Okay, ready na? Identify if the statement is true or false. If false, change the underlined word or phrase to make the statement true. Ready? So, number 1, okay, tingnan nyo yung, yung figure nandoon sa gilid. We have the parallel lines. Ayan, nakita nyo ba yung markings ng arrow? Ibig sabihin sila yung parallel lines. And then we have the transversal line. Yan yung pangatlong line. So we have angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 and 8. Ang sabi, is it true or false? Angle 2 is congruent to angle 7 because of the alternate interior angles theorem. If it's true, you send true. If it's false, you send false. And then, ano ba dapat yung ipapalit natin dun sa underlined word? Okay. So, kung nag-agree kayo na angle 2 is congruent to angle 7 because of the alternate interior angles theorem, if you agree, send true. If you don't agree with the reason, then you have to send false. And what should we use as a reason? Ayan. Asan ba yung 2 and 7? Si 2 andoon sa labas, si 7 nasa labas din. Kita na ba? Alright, kita na nila Ayana Maralit, Alpes Amanti, Laika Pagdanganan, and Christopher Respicio. That is false by, it should be alternate exterior angles theorem. Bakit exterior angles theorem? Kasi we saw that angles 2 and 7 are outside the two lines, the two parallel lines. Kaya sila ay exterior angles dapat. Okay, hindi interior. Ayan, napakatalas ng mata, nakita agad. Okay, sige, subukan naman natin ng number 2. Okay, I think that's the last item. Okay. Number 2, since angle 2 and angle 6 are consecutive interior angles, then they are congruent. Do you agree? Or we have to change the underlined word. Number 2, since angle 4 and angle 6 are consecutive interior angles, then they are congruent. Agree ba kayo? Then you send true. If you do not agree, then send false. And then, ano ba dapat yung ipapalit natin sa underlined word? Okay. So, si 6 and 7 are consecutive interior angles. Then, they are congruent ba? Ayan, nakita ko na. Sabi ni Mariel Ramos, false. That should be supplementary. Ayan. So, hindi pa laging congruent, no? You have to be careful. Baka consecutive interior angles na pala yan. And the relationship of the measure should be supplementary na pala. Alright? Kita ba? Ayan. Kuhang-kuha. Achieve na achieve tayo. Tama ba? So, we were able to identify the angle relationships formed by the lines cut by a transversal. Okay? Good job kayo dyan. At, syempre, kayang-kaya. We were able to prove properties of parallel lines cut by a transversal. Diba? Sabi nila may hirap mag-prove, pero pag tinignan mo, madali lang naman talaga. Tama ba? Okay? Basta, familiar tayo sa ginagawa natin. Walang mahirap. Okay? Basta napag-aaralan. Tama ba? Ayan. So, sana, no? Okay? We're all very good today. Okay? Very good, everyone. Check na check. Ayan, Sen Kat Lea Soriano. Check na check. Ayan. So, maraming salamat po. Dito na po nagtatapos ang ating tutorial center ngayong